you don't have a legacy. Your legacy is not your work.
Yes.
Your legacy is taught others how to do better work than your own work.
Sure.
That's a very powerful message.
Sure. I'm Aung Ko Latt, CEO of the Aung Ko Latt Motion Pictures, and then the client service, right? And then the artistic side, so director, film director, TVC commercial, all like creative writing job, and then DOP, director of photography, then the storyboard artist, as well as the shooting board artist. We have two boards, right? Then the musician, and then I play all guitar. Then I'm the composer, I compose songs. Then the other job is like I'm the chief editor of the video editing and film editing, voiceover, narrator for my TV commercial. I've been trained and learned from New York Film Academy, but actually I learned from my father. He's a painter, designer, special makeup, as well as the film writer.
But what is the advantage of doing all these different things?
I'm still sharing. I love to share. So I learn, I pay and learn, right? Wherever you go, every school, like vocational school, art school, you should pay. Okay? But I share it free to my Myanmar people. I'm sharing all the TV stations. All my headlines are all my students, and I recruit all my most of my employees are from inside, and they are very simple and with low level, and now they become very good professionals.
Okay.
And I'm relaxed.
Yes.
I've been training them for almost 20 years.
So that's really cool. So then you teach them all this, basically,
Sure.
everything you know.
Right.
Okay. Do you also teach them creativity?
Of course, because I always told them, any school you go and attend, they can't share their creativity with the people. The creativity is can't sharing. Creativity is a person blood and create the eyes, the ears, right? And the sense. I mean, we have 5 senses, right? So inside the 5 senses, one of the senses must be the artistic sense.
Because I've never heard of anyone doing what you're doing.
Right.
To
find
the
out.
uneducated,
Right.
look for the artistic sense and then turn it into professional
Right.
creatives.
Sure.
I find it fascinating.
Right.
What's the universal lesson? You go and find these raw people, you look for this artistic sense, and then you develop them to full career.
If you look at his eyes or her eyes, however she or he approaches you to learn from you, but you should look at her or him, his eyes. You know.
You didn't call yourself a mentor, you call yourself a promoter, as in promoting that skill.
Right.
Yes.
The student side point of view, they should follow the real mentor sharing him or her. Don't miss any single point. If you miss, maybe you miss him. If you miss him, you miss the society.
But there's also a different message, because your father taught you, yeah? It's kind of like, as a creative person, it's your responsibility to find the next generation.
Sure.
And to make them better than you. Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very, very good message. Like you
So,
said.
so that's why in the history of any country, you can check, very famous artist died, but he didn't create the new generation yet before he died. Maybe they lost. And also we lost them, right? We want to learn from them, but they already died, right? Some mentors, they don't want the student better than them.
You don't have a legacy. Your legacy is not your work.
Yes.
Your legacy is taught others how to do better work than your own work.
Sure.
That's a very powerful message.
Sure. The most important things of your responsibility is you should promote for next generation.
The most important thing you can do as a creative person
Right.
is to create the next generation.
Sure. Like you have to create a new samurai. Yeah? You have to create like a warlord, right? Warlord, like frontiers, whatever.
So that was this episode. Now press that subscribe channel and every week get more inspirational videos about how you can discover your full creative potential. Press that button.